Hey guys, Secret of My House being you welcome. How is everybody doing on this fine Monday morning? Happy May Day to everybody. I hope you're having a good one. Enjoying the compulsory day off. It's a good day to do some pickups because nothing's really open. No op shops to go to, so not going to be missing out on any deals by making this video. So I got time. All the time in the world. And I got quite a bit of stuff to show, so trying to figure out what I want to show first. I'll show this stuff first. You saw this stuff in the previous video, the book collection and the video game hunting video. It's too early in the video to say I'm trying to stop myself from doing that because it sounds bad on camera, but whatever, I'm not a professional. So I went out to a few op shops in the Sumner Park area. And they have a few good op shops over there, but as of all op shops, it's hit or miss, and I'll only ever go down there if I'm donating something, so I don't go down there quite as often as I would like to, but that's just the way it happens. But thankfully I went down there and I found some good stuff. The first stuff, as you saw, was in a Salvation Army, I believe. They had $1 on their DVDs, and like they had $1 on the box sets too, so I grabbed 2 DVDs. We have Walt Disney's Pinocchio, the 70th anniversary edition. This is really cool. I have a version of this already. I don't think it's the 70th anniversary edition, but it's all jacked up because, you know, I had it when I was a kid, and kids like to treat their stuff badly. And this one is in way better condition. This has no scratches on it at all, but I can see. Let me get it into the sun. Oh man, that is minty mac. That is minty mac. Disc 2 is going to be good if Disc 1 is good. You can always guarantee on that. That's really cool to get. I love Pinocchio, it's like my favorite Disney movie. I love the idea of the puppet coming to life. And we have this one here, Voltron, Defenders of the Universe. Lion Force Voltron Collection 1 20th Anniversary Edition. What a big title. Surprised I fit all of that on the end label. That's really cool. I used to have a few of these Voltron packs, but I got rid of them for whatever reason. But now I want to get them back because I do enjoy Voltron. They're like a cartoon version of Power Rangers, which are pretty cool to me. And that's complete in there and in really nice shape. Doesn't look like it was ever used. Very dusty in here, so I'm sorry I may be sneezing a little bit. I've been doing a lot of moving stuff around. I've been doing a lot of cleaning. I just need to give this whole place a big vacuuming and dusting. So the next place, the place that I was going to take all of that, all those books and stuff, was a Lifeline in Sumner Park, and they wouldn't take them. They wouldn't take them. They said, sorry, we're not taking books, we're not taking magazines, we're not taking comic books. We already have a surplus of them, we're not taking any more. So I'm like, alright, if you can't take them, you can't take them. I was a little bit disappointed, but I thought I'll still go in, buy a couple things, and support my local Lifeline. So I went in and found a few more DVDs. First one here is a collection set of Mask. Big Willie, no context, Wild Bill, who has the channel Pulse of Positivity, he said, I hoped I picked this up. I did, because it was only $2, and this has 38 episodes on it over 2 discs, which is really cool. This is one of those, like, early morning cartoons put out to capitalize on the craze of stuff like Voltron and Transformers and stuff, but I'm sure it's still fun. And I thought for $2 for almost 1,000 minutes of entertainment, that's good enough for me. I'm a simple man, I don't ask for much. Next we have what I'm hoping is like a samurai movie, The Blind Swordsman Zatoichi? I'm not showing a single video game in this. Half the people watching have probably clicked away. Video games are coming. Video games are coming. Yeah, this looks kind of cool about a blind samurai. We'll see how it is. And we have this one here, which I have watched, Return to Oz, based on The Wizard of Oz, but it's a bit weirder. This one is actually very, very odd. This one's like, it's set 6 months after the original movie, and Dorothy is a young girl for some reason, even though in the original she's like... I think it's more because Judy Garland was kind of old for that role, but they wanted to put her in that role because she was a really good singer and actor. Or actress, but this one, she's really young, so it's like, it's 6 months in the future, but she's regressed in age by like 5 years or something. I think she's supposed to be like 8 or 9 in this one. She's really young. And her mum thinks she's crazy because she can't sleep and she never stops talking about Oz, and she talks to her chickens. And so she sends her to a mental institution, and they try to give her electrotherapy. Yeah, it's kind of crazy, and she like escapes and almost drowns in a river, and that causes her to go back to the merry old land of Oz, where it's not quite so merry anymore. It's just a very weird movie. It's not as good as the original, but there are some highlights. I would recommend it. It's a good movie. It's kind of weird, but it's good. Alright. And the only place I found DVDs... The only place I found video games that day, and it was actually a doozy. I found some good video games that day. I went to this place called Attic Treasures, and they took all of my books happily, and I got some games while I was there. I looked on the shelves, I asked, hey, how much are these games? $5 each. How much are these games? $7 each. Okay. And I cherry-picked what I wanted. In the $5 pile, we got Silent Hill 3. Really good game. I'm going to have to check if this is in better condition than my copy, but this copy is just perfect, man. Yeah, man, that's minty Mac. That is really, really good. And we have Vex. I haven't tried yet, but it looks like some kind of rip-off of Sonic, so maybe I'll enjoy it, we'll see. And that's all complete in there too. That's minty Mac too. All the stuff they had in there was in really nice condition. So those were in the $5 pile, and they had PlayStation 3 and Xbox 360 games for $7 each, which is usually a bit higher than I'd like to spend, but I mean, if they have something good that I want, then yeah, I'll pay that. I mean, it's only $2 more than what I'd usually pay. We have this here, the Devil May Cry HD collection. I think someone I know was looking for this, but I'm going to keep this in my collection. This is really cool. This comes with Devil May Cry 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, I mean, I've played and finished all of these already, but yeah, it's just nice to have them in HD, I guess. All complete in there. And what I've been looking for a long time. It's nice to finally have this. Don't know why it took me so long to find this. I think it came out... Yeah, this only came out 2 years ago, so it makes sense that it's kind of expensive everywhere. We have Resident Evil Revelations 2 box set. What makes it a box set? Ah, bonus features. Cool. This is really cool. The first Resident Evil Revelation was really, really good. It was like a return to form for the Resident Evil series. Now here, this one is pretty good too. I think they released this in like episodic form. Like they released it chapter by chapter before releasing it as like this box set, but it's just cool to have. I really dig Resident Evil Revelations, so hopefully this one is just as good. Alright, that was all for that day. Next up we have... I took a trip down to Logan last Monday. No, wait, it was last Monday, it was after work. Took a trip down to Logan last Monday, and I went to a few places. I went down there after work because I wanted to hit up a CEX store that I'd never been to before, just see what kind of stuff they have, and they had generally the same stuff that the other CEX stores have. That doesn't mean I didn't have anything I wanted. I paid something like 20 bucks for all of these. It's a pretty good deal. One thing I have to say about that store, staff are really good in that store. They got all of my games really quick, they priced me up real quick, and the other stores, they're all like fuddling around trying to find stuff. This store, they were really on the money, or on point, so yeah, kudos to them, big shout outs. But we have First game I found, Broken Sword, Shadow of the Templars, the Director's Cut. And I don't know why there weren't more point-and-click adventures on the Nintendo DS. It seems like that would be the perfect console for it, because you can actually click with the stylus. This one's complete, good shape. I definitely look forward to sitting down and trying this out. I'm sure it'll be fun. We have this one. Let me check if I have this. Hey! I don't have this game. Had another game. This is Hot Wheels Beat That, which is like a racing game. It's actually really good. This is a lot of fun. Like, you race on these miniature tracks and you can go like super fast, you can kill other enemies. It's like Mario Kart, but it's actually really, really good. Also had World Race. World Race. I always screw up my W's and R's. We have XMen Legends 2, Rise of Apocalypse. I've heard really good things about these games, the XMen Legends games, but I've just never gotten down to sitting down and playing them, but I'm sure I'll give it a try. This came in a generic case, but that's okay. I have spare Xbox cases. In droves, I have them. But yeah, really cool to get. Hopefully it's really good. It's only $5 there. For another $5, one I've been looking for a while. I remember getting rid of this back when I originally had my Xbox collection. I just never was able to find it again for whatever reason. We have The Chronicles of Riddick, Escape from Butcher Bay. And this is one of those things where it's like, it's a licensed game, it's based on a movie, but it's so much better than the movie it's based on. Like, these Chronicles of Riddick games are actually really, really good. Like, the graphics on them for the time are so... Yeah, this looks good. Are so much better than, like, what else was available. Like, you would look at this and you're like, oh yeah, that's like an early Xbox 360 game. They're that good looking. We have a few PC games for 75 cents. Dig. Classic LucasArts adventure. I thought, you can't go wrong with a LucasArts adventure game. It's going to be good. Yeah, I mean, these are the people who made Escape from Monkey Island. They know what they're doing. And Disney's Tarzan, the action game. This is the exact same game that you would get on the PlayStation 1 and Xbox 360, which reminds me... Yeah, it's the exact same game you would get on the PlayStation 1 or Nintendo 64. Did I say Xbox 360 before? Ugh. I'm an idiot. But yeah, I mean, just in a PC version, it's probably got better graphics and whatnot. It looks like it kind of does, just from the screenshots, but... Yeah, it's a good game. And the PlayStation 3 game I didn't have for $5. Dick Marcinko? What? Rogue Warrior. It's like, they have the name there, but it's so faded and bad looking that you can't really read it. This is by Bethesda. I have no idea what to think of this game. But it's by Bethesda, so it's like, it has to be at least okay, right? I mean, Bethesda put out the Skyrim games. I mean, haven't put out a bad game in a long time, so I mean, I'll give it a go, see how it is. Also, while I was in the area, I decided to hit up some Pawnbrokers. They have a set of 3 Pawnbrokers in the Bow Desert area, so I just thought I'd go up, check them out, see if they have anything. Because it was a Monday, maybe they would have a lot of good stock. Not the case, not the case at all. The cash converters did have a little bit of good stock, but I mean, they're looking up their prices now. They had a few PlayStation 3 games. I was like, oh cool, I'd like to have these. They're like anime titles, like they're anime titles, you know what I mean. Like action games and whatnot. But based on like an anime license. And they had them for $19 each. I'm like, nah, not in the Bow Desert area, absolutely not. No one's paying that in the Bow Desert area, I assure you. It's just kind of weird. I'm not sure why a store would have high prices in an area kind of known for having a kind of working class people. So it's like, what can you do? But I did go to Pennywise, and they had a little bit of stuff that I wanted. They had 2 PSP games I wanted. Army of Two, the 40th Day. This is a twin stick shooter, and I will always pick up twin stick shooters. $5 on that. No idea what it's worth. Doesn't matter, I just wanted it to play it. Same with this one, which I thought would be better than it was. Marvel Superhero Squads. It's like a 3D action beat 'em up, but it's really, really bad. $5, I guess it'll just go into the collection. And for $2.95, which I guess I overpaid $1.95 for because CEX had this for a single dollar. The Getaway. I don't know why CEX had this for only $1, but I went to this other store before I went to CEX, and yeah, I paid $3 for it. Oh well, live and learn. That's all in there. It's in really nice shape though, I mean, disc on that is minty mac as it can get. That's part of the case, never mind. Yeah, and those were all minty mac, really nice to see. They also had a lot of Atari games there, but kind of high priced on those. They had a really cool thing to see. They had a Donkey Kong not for resale for the Nintendo 64, and it had like a plaque saying not for resale and stuff. It was really cool. They had it for like $700, I think, which I have no idea what something like that would go for. I'm pretty sure it's super rare, but I mean, I don't know what shit like that goes for. Okay, from there I went down to the Logan Tip Shop, and I was surprised to see they actually had still a little bit of stuff there. I was looking around, scouring through their DVDs and stuff, and this is all movies and software. And all of this is to recoup what I've spent so far. And it's good stuff. We have, I think this was all really cheap. On Monday, they're just looking to get rid of stock to prepare for the next Friday when they open back up. But we have Microsoft Office Mac 2004 Student and Teacher Edition. I usually have no trouble getting like $20 for these, so hopefully I still can. It's been maybe like half a year since I got one of these. I think I got one of these last Book Fest and sold it for $20, so I should still be able to pull $20 from that. We have this John Wayne collection, which has 6 movies of his, and I'm actually going to sit down and watch one of these Hellfighters, but then after that, this is just straight sell. All complete in there, all in really good shape. And I looked this up, like the only other people who have these are asking like $30 to $50 for this, so good deal I guess. And I grabbed these 3 seasons. I'm just going to throw these all in a lot for $20 shipped. We have Fraggle Rock the first season, Fraggle Rock the second season, and Fraggle Rock the third season. This actually is brand new and sealed, so I'm sure for $20 shipped someone will want that because people are asking $20 shipped just for the first season, so. Okay, almost 20 minutes gone on this video, and I still have a little bit of stuff to show. I still have a little bit. I also grabbed 2 VHS tapes there. One that I had when I was a kid. Around the World with Timon and Pumbaa. Can't beat that. For $8 total, can't beat it. All of that stuff, I should hopefully make like $50. We'll see. And we have one that's a really weird movie, but a really cool movie. Disney's The Adventure of Mark Twain. This is in a kind of crazy case. It's got like a Disney logo on it. This is all claymation, and I love claymation stuff. Someone forgot to rewind. But this is the one with like, it's got a really weird depiction of the devil, where like he's building up the land, and then he's like destroying it. It's just really... Okay, so cut up, I had to delete a little bit of footage from my camera, but that's okay. That's okay. Still had all of the stuff from that other video I had on my camera, so I just deleted all that stuff. Alright, now we come to last Thursday, and we have a really cool find here. I found this during my break of work. I work at a grocery store, and across the street is an op shop. It's a St. Vincent de Paul, so sorry if that lip smack. I went in. Usually I don't really find anything, but I'm friendly with a few of the people in there, so they know if I come in and they have stuff, they'll let me know. But I went in and I was looking in the case and I was like, oh, this is a really cool thing. I'd actually like to have this. So I thought, yeah, I'll grab it. It wouldn't turn on while I was in the store, so I took it home, gave it a charge, and it works perfectly. And it is a action camera. It was $25. Kind of what they go for nowadays. These lesser quality ones. This is just like a no-name brand one from Target, made in China, that sort of thing. But it's kind of cool. I'm going to order a chest strap for it, and maybe I can use it for video game hunting. I'm definitely going to use this when I go out kayaking. I did one kayaking vlog, and then never did another one because it damaged my camera, that video. My camera claimed to be waterproof. It wasn't as waterproof as I would have liked. So, yeah, this thing comes in a protective case, so this is waterproof. Just to show you it works. Turns on. Yeah, we've got all of that there. I need to get a bigger memory card for it because it only takes like... The memory card it came with films for like 3 minutes and 50 seconds, so I mean, I do need to get maybe like a 32GB memory card for it. But that should be okay. You can get those super cheap nowadays off of eBay. Like, $5-10 shipped to your door. That's really cool. Definitely going to be using that. That's just a functional thing to pick up. That's a cool thing. And finally, the final lot here. I did pick up a lot of movies this week, but I've been watching a lot of movies. You know what I mean? I've watched more movies this week than I probably have in the last month, so kudos to that. It's never a bad thing to catch up on the old cinema. We have this stuff here. This stuff is from the local tip shop. Went there on a Saturday before work. I start kind of late work on a Saturday, so I do have time to hit up a couple of places. Hit up the tip shop in Archerfield, and they had some good stuff there. I mean, I was very surprised what they had, and they only charged me $1 a piece for all this stuff, so it's good. We have the Incredibles 2-disc collector's edition. I remember this coming out, and they wanted you to buy it so that you could see like an extra little video on it. It was kind of neat. And the disc is... The disc has seen better days, but it's okay, it'll play. Good to have in the collection, really good movie. We have Dead Set here. This is supposed to be like a zombie movie with Big Brother characters. It's over 2 hours long, wow. That's a long one. I'll show you these VHS tapes first. Brewster's Millions. Shout out to the Fluffy Gamer. He said this movie was really funny, so I'm definitely looking forward to checking it out. New Zealand home video. I dig these like video tour guides. They're just kind of cool. And Hancock. A few episodes of that classic series by, yeah, really cool. And finally, the coup de grace, as it were. I grabbed 2 games from there, both to flip, and thankfully, these two games to flip will help me recoup a lot of my losses for this week. So I should be not completely evening out, but I should be doing pretty alright. We have Lord of the Rings, Battlefront II. Yeah, another copy. I think I found a copy of this last week, and I found a copy of it this week for the pickups as well, so that's really cool. I listed my other copy of this up for $30 free ship, sold within a day. So I'll throw this one up for $30 free ship. Hopefully it sells within a day too. But yeah, that's all in there. Cover up the product code. That's really cool. That's a really good one to get. Always a good one to get to recoup your losses. And another one I should be able to get like $20-25 for. Star Wars Battlefront II. Once again, always a good one to pick up. And I may hold on to this for a little bit until just before the new Star Wars Battlefront 2 comes out. I do need to get this resurfaced. It looks like it'll play, but it's got a couple of deep ones on there. Yeah, if you can feel them, they're kind of deep. But for $1, you're never going to leave a copy of Star Wars Battlefront 2 behind, no matter how scratched up it is. And this is repairable, so I'll fix this up, and then I can sell it on 20, 25 bucks, no problem. So yeah, 2 games to really make this whole week kind of worth it, which was really cool. Really good week of pickups. It was really nice not to have a busy work week. I was able to get out and do so much game hunting. It's such a nice feeling to be able to do that again, and hopefully I'll be able to do that. Probably not this week, but probably next week. So yeah, expect a video then. This is Secret of My House bidding you farewell. I hope you enjoyed.
And that's all, folks.